生命服务的 TV. What songs and acronyms? NLP to show 25. 0 seconds. 100. 11.
Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming out, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. Okay, ay, ay. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue, pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora tengo otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Athletics. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Jose Carrasco. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now. And starting this one, number 17. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran, just off the outside edge. And we are underway in game one of the series. In the air, left field, down the line, reaching down, makes the catch. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Wade Boggs.
No, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. Being a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Wade Boggs in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Fouled off left side. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
This one high in the air to left center. Henderson moves up the third out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Roger Clemens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boogie's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a guy having a big year for him, Ricky Henderson.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Two down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The A's strand one. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. There's a strike. Ball. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And that ball is gone. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
One down. And here is Devers. That one's in there. Strike one.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant, I tell you.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Mark McGwire.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Swinging a foul straight back. Clemens, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now, Miguel Tejada. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now Josh Donaldson. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8th, catcher, number 18.
Jason Kendall will hit next. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Ripped to third. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Ball one, no strikes.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
just missed.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now the 0-1. And it's strike 2. Tied up here in the early going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Tejada snags it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting center fielder Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon.
28.
Clemens back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these A's, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
0-2 now. And that one missing low. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Damon leads off second with nobody out. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting number 19.
Now it's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time up.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Time called. First and second here, no outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Ricky around third and on his way home. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carrasco digs in now, doubled his first time up. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Digging in, Jason Giambi. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone. His 58th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 6-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Mark McGwire up next for the A's. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Number 4.
So man aboard, Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2
To
strikes.
second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Josh
number 31.
Donaldson up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Rips one to right. Williams makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 1. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Wade Boggs.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ted Williams.
My goodness, Singy. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down in the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it is gone. His 29th of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one for strike one. Ramirez, a career batting average over 300, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And that one fouled off.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Devers.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's
The
count.
A's leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Boston getting closer thanks to the homer as the A's are on top.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly because you're like the gas tank of
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Pitching for Boston.
Pitching change here, Clay
Number
Buchholz.
Well, he's
Clay
been a bit of a
Buchholz.
wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Man at first, Johnny Damon getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Now it's the
left
power speed
fielder,
combo. Ricky
Ricky
Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
runner,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Saved in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And ball 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Damon has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Dustin Piedra now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a 4-seamer.
Wong in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Jose Carrasco. Foul ball there.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Late on that fastball.
No balls,
With
2
all
strikes.
those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings through that. Gets to it onto first.
He's out.
Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Mark McGwire. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Williams going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jarren Duran.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ripped on a line. Carrasco makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Boggs in the box again, takes a strike. Curve in the dirt.
1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out to short, Tejada. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's going to be Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
First
Ball,
pitch misses.
inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Just
That's
missed. He swings and fouls 1 off. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now Tata. Buchholz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wong down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Out to center. Duran makes the grab on the run. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball. Top of inning number 7. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. That one ripped. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Stays alive. Just off the outside part of the plate. The Athletics leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit right there. Man aboard, and here is Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to third. Donaldson over to second to McGuire in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 7 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter. Ricky runs. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Foul ball. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw to second, and great jump.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Jose Carrasco, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The A's looking to add another. Man at second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand one, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Line drive. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Piedra stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's out to center field. Damon. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Jarren Duran digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the corner. And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson on the move. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire.
First baseman, Mark McGwire.
That's to third. Fires over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 4.
And now the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. 1 for 3. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
well, he's
2
been
strikes.
aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase.
Now
That's just a bad
batting,
approach
number
right
18.
there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. The sliding play it short to first. In time. Got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. And that drops in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a base hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, that's it.
Just missed.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting. The first
Still
baseman,
stepping in for
David
Boston.
Ortiz.
David Ortiz in this game. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching.
On the
for
mound now,
Athletics,
Jose Leclerc.
Number
They know that he
37.
can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
But he's back in time. Struck him out swinging. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
You know, varied speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And there's a foul ball. Leclerc is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
7-2 your final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
friends, he's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you trace your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping up. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. Tell a gunfighter, bring a blow charge. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. Been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you, my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems